Right then everyone, so today we're looking at this clock from the 1950s, and this is something that's seriously old. You don't find many clocks like this too often, so if this is something that will interest you, then please stick around and let's look into this. Right, so today we are looking at this old school wind-up clock. You don't see many of these too often anymore. To start with, it's just made out of wood. All of that is probably like solid oak or something like that for it to have lasted this long. I mean, it's not really badly weathered or anything, you know, a few marks across the top and whatnot, a few battle scars, but yeah, it's done really well to survive this long. Yeah, to sort of start with, yeah, it's wood. And if we look at the front face here, which I'll come a little closer in. There we go. If you look at the front face of that now, that opens up. And then behind it, you see two little holes there. Well, them two little holes were for winding the clock up. So I'm not sure why it had two holes, to be honest, but you'd stick a key in there, twist it, twist it, twist it until one's done, then you stick the key in the other one, twist it till the other one's done, I think. Or one could be for winding it up and the other one could be for setting time, but I think they were for both winding it up somehow. And then this clock had a little chime to it, so when it would hit sort of 12 o'clock or something, it would like chime ding or something, whatever the case may be. So yeah, and all this is metal. And that print there is probably like Roman numerals or something like that, so it's, you know, that's how the print was back then. But yeah, it's definitely lasted and it's come through a long way. And you know, you see clocks like this with the open front, you know, you just don't find clocks like that anymore. That's what people have to do in the evenings. You'd probably have this above your fireplace, somewhere like that, I would say, and then your wife or something in the evenings would go and wind it up then to keep the time going for the next day, sort of thing, or maybe it might have lasted a couple of days, I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, this would have been like one of your mantelpiece clocks sort of thing for back then. Yeah, other than that, that's the front of that, and I will turn it around now and show you the reverse side and the inside of this, the actual mechanisms of it working. And obviously this sort of mechanism is old, so you know, you've got to appreciate what you see. So alright, let me turn it around and we will show you. Right then everyone, we're back. So here is the reverse side of this now, and nothing too special at the back there. This is how clocks looked at the back of them back in them days, and had a little door there sort of thing. It looked kind of cozy really looking at it, but that's how it kind of made it. So I'll open it up. There you go. That is the inside of the clock. Try and come in a little more. You can see what's going on. Alright, so to start with, as you can probably see, as you can see there, is this bit here is the pendulum. So that would swing backwards and forwards just like that. And then as it strikes then, this is the chime bar. And if you look just above here, there's an arm. And then as it strikes 12, it would chime just like that, and that's what you'd hear. I'll let you hear it once more if you didn't hear it. So as it strikes 12, you would hear. And there you go, and that would be what you'd be hearing. I don't know if it would chime a few times or just once at the strike of each hour, but that's what you'd hear. And I don't know if you can kind of see a bit further in there, maybe you can see sort of the mechanism, the cogs and stuff down the back there. So obviously I can't take it out and show you, but in there is the whole cog system for the clock, and yeah, all the mechanism for it. And you can see that that sort of integral work like that for a clock is definitely not made like that anymore. I don't know if you can even see it here, even inside here it has a flowery pattern. I don't know if you can make that out on the camera. It has like a sort of flowery pattern, and you think, well, why would you put that in there? Because it's built in, can't see it, but that's the way they were back in them days. They put a lot of detail into even bits that wouldn't be on show, you know, instead of just leaving it blank. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the clock itself. You know, and this is how it used to work back then. I kind of guess Big Ben works in a similar way, with a chime like that, you know, sort of the thing hitting the bell, as it were. So yeah, there we go. That's not much you can sort of say about this, except that it is definitely well old, and it is definitely worth holding on to something like this clock, because you just don't see them everyday sort of thing. Because these things, I know a lot of people do hold on to them, and you know, keep them locked away, but that's it. Yeah, there we have it, everyone. That's a clock from probably, I don't know, maybe even 60s or 70s, I really don't know, but if you know, then please let us know maybe what era this is from. I do try and research these things, but because there was so many made back in the past, it's hard for the websites I go on to know which one it is, or unless I got a name for the clock or something like that. But unfortunately the name has disappeared or rubbed off from what I can see. I just can't make the name out. So, but if you know who this clock was made by or anything like that, then yeah, please let us know. So there we go, everyone. That's another video for you on an antique. Hope you enjoyed that, and please stick around for a lot more to come. I've got many more antiques, coins and treasures to show you. So thank you, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Please leave all your comments down below, and I'll be back again soon with a lot more treasures for you all. So thanks, everyone. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.